Alright, let's just get going already. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. And, let's just say I had nothing else. I really, I really wanted to stream, but I did not feel like playing anything. And if I had plans of playing anything, I just was like, I just didn't feel like it. So, instead, and because I am going to stream, because I'm going to be with my friends, some of my other friends playing Mario Party 3 tomorrow. But I wanted to stream at least for myself, at least one at a time before the end of the year, because I'm going to be busy with New Year's, essentially, come the end of this week. So, I just thought, I have really big Toku brain rot in the last 24 hours, also known as a day, and I just figured I haven't updated my rankings on like Super Sentai openings in like a long ass time. I even have my original one pulled up just for reference. See if how I may or may not change. Slight spoiler warning: the top in the category I am named, I adore to death. Most of that has not changed. If anything, I might add to it because when what was it? When I made my initial tier list, right? I'm looking at it directly. This tier, and I think this is by the same guy that made it the last time I did this. Had only up to Kira Major, and I think I was this might have been right before Zenkaiger came out too. Actually, not thinking back on it. Also, the thing is being a little underneath my layout a bit. I'm just gonna there we go. Yeah, just kind of smidge it up a little bit. There we go. So, oh yeah, and also I'm also broadcasting this on YouTube today as well. So, hello to anyone who might be even watching on YouTube. How you doing? I'm just so they only had it up to Kira Major in terms of what was here, and then like I don't think I ranked Zenkaiger's opening when I think, like I said, I think this was before even Zenkaiger aired. We knew of it, but it didn't air yet. I think that's why. Gosh, even on the stream I did this previously, I don't think I've ranked it at either since then. But yeah, I'm gonna try to not what is it, entirely base my entire list on my previous list, because I do want to try give everything a fair shake. Also, let me just change. I'm gonna try to keep these within these 5 for the time being. That's gonna definitely change. I do want to change these colors though. Let's put this blue for A. Yep. I'm also gonna change the name of these categories too, but I just want let's go like Sentai colors. Let's get Sentai colors up in this. The green, and then do pink. And then we'll add a row below. And then we'll make this an auxiliary. Let's make it like a gray for auxiliary. The colors mean nothing, they only mean what I really like enjoy. Or not really enjoy, or they're just based on like just Sentai colors, and what the words inside it's gonna contain, it's gonna be another story. I wanna try, cause full disclaimer now, this is all my own opinions. The people's taste in music is so varied, and as people just have different tastes. So if your favorite opening is not at the top, I'm sorry, but you can also do your own list at that point. I'm looking at my previous one, and I am gonna definitely put this. You know what? A for adore to death. Let's make it more capitalized this time. And then, whom, whom's to message me? Oh, okay, Connor's talking about One Piece. Need to respond to this real quick. Okay. So let's see. We'll keep an eye door to death, because how I view music is that like I grew up entirely. Music is a very important part of my life, and I love music. I get so obsessive, right? Spoilers now. Shinkenger might actually just be at the top of this because I can on record say I have at least listened to that song from 2010 to now. Within the year I finally watched Shinkenger, which was in 2010. I know this because I watched Ghost Sager afterwards, or I caught up with Ghost Sager afterwards. I listened to Shinkenger's opening about 1,000 plus times. I am very, what you can say, obsessive when it comes to things I really like. So, yeah, just let's see. I did put Time Rangers and Deca Rangers opening in their own category because honestly, I really hate to say this. They would be an I adore to death, but where would they be placed in it within it is hard. So, I am probably gonna do that again, or I can hold off. I can hold off on it. You know, no. Actually, I see how I put it here. I put Deca Ranger and Time Rangers openings, absolute bangers. I'm gonna make that a category. Absolute bangers. And then I put an excellent, very good, honorable mentions, good and not my favorite. Because to just kind of even break it down more further, like, I don't think there is a bad Super Sentai opening. It again just will reflect on one's own personal taste in music and or composition. And I'm also just this is gonna be like weird to also say this. I'm mostly purely basing this off music alone, like pretty much the full version of all these songs. Because while I could just justify basing it on like actual openings, I'm more attached to the music itself. If that makes sense. I rather be because like openings I watch, I enjoy it, they go by, but the music just gets me, you know? The music is very important. The music aspect of the openings are very integral to me, let's just say. Let's see. This one I put. Yeah, we'll try to keep it the same criteria of anything. Also, can I say no slate to this to tierlist.com, but why are all the default colors for the squares just it's very samey. I'm glad they give us options to change it and all, but I kind of wish there was a bit more visual variety. At least something like this, you know, just kind. I don't know. That's a nitpick on the website. As it doesn't reflect on the website. This website is fantastic for stuff like this, obviously. This one's. Oh, I already made. Okay, honorable mentions and good, but not my favorite. Yeah, something like that. I think. Also, I'm gonna check on stream end real quick. Okay, yeah, we're looking good on there. And then. Alright, cool. Baller. Excellent. Okay. Definitely gonna go be going, or I even went out of my way because the pool list was kind of out of order, and I kind of wanted to have some structure to it. So we're going by opening, and immediately I'm just gonna say, Go Ranger. Susume Go Ranger is just gonna go into honorable mention because it's it's the legacy opening. Literally, Zenkaiser's like standby loop the fir- is based on the first few notes of the opening. So the bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. It's based on that. So it as an opening, as a song, it is very good. The thing about like Toku opening is that they're meant to be, they go hard and are so good in order to get the kiddos to enjoy. So they have to be good. That's the thing. They have to be good songs and catchy too. So I think Go Ranger as like a baseline for like just as a good Toku opening. It's a classic. Yeah, that's I think that's the best way to put it. I think it's a classic opening. Um, trying to see. Yeah, and I kind of feel the same. See, now I'm a little conflicted now because I put Jaka in the same boat. I'm looking at my old tier list. I'm really trying not. You know what? How about that? I'm just gonna minimize that just so I don't keep looking at like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this there. No, I just kind of want to see how things may have changed since 2 years since I last did this. Because I do listen to a lot of these songs every so often, like very often. If not, I just fall back to like listening to like, let's say right now King Ultra's opening because that just slaps. But we're not there yet. Um, and also I think another one I'm probably not gonna mention. We're kind of sticking to mainline Sentai openings, even though technically Psycho Battle is canon. Um, the creator of this list did not put Strongest Battle on here. I could do it myself. I could just throw in one of the pictures from Psycho Strongest in here. I will say if that's the case, then I really like that song a lot, but it's gonna go in like probably honorable mentions. At the very least, it'll probably go into very good if I had to put there. Battle Fever J. I also totally blanked on what I was gonna say for Jaka, so I might come back to it. All right, Battle Fever J. This I should in theory put. It's gonna be boring if I just say, "Oh, I just honorable mention" because it's actually the first Super Sentai. No, I mean, judging it based on purely as a song, I think it's all right. It's good. That's why I think it's because it has that legacy behind it too. I will give it we'll put it at the top of the good but not favorite portion, purely because that it's a very in like it's simpler. I think it's a very simpler compared to at least Go Ranger and Jaka. I think there's a simplicity to it that I do enjoy about Battle Fever J's opening. And of course, yeah, it's catchy too. You give like a roll call of the whole squad in it, so that's good. That's really cool. I'm just trying to think of any other side openings from beyond this. Kind of okay. I'm gonna bring this up later, but Maji Ranger kind of does that too, actually. Um, and Go Bust and this time I am going, since the guy included in this one, Go Buster's second opening as well. I am gonna put that somewhere when we get to the Go Buster portion. Um. Oh yeah, Jaka. Is very interesting because and I think I'm really just trying to say the 70 era openings are really good, but they're definitely outclassed by everything else that comes after, obviously. So I do greatly enjoy Jaka's opening, especially Jaka Jaka Dengeki Saiboru Jaka 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 the Jaka, it's such, I always love such a good bit to like portion of the song to like sing with, because how the key change is so sharp, so quick. Jaka, not, it's not key change, but it's like the note progress. I'm not a music theorist. I've only took very base level music theory, not even. But yeah, it's really good. Really, just a really good opening. I'm gonna be saying that. Spoiler warning. That's gonna be like everything I say for all of these openings. Denji Man. Okay. Denji Man, I'm gonna put it here before I actually move it to where I think it goes. Denji Man is like, has that good, like, has like a march, like a cadence march feel to it. It's like Denji Man, Denji Man, Denji Man, and then it kind of starts rhythmic going into the lyrics. I don't remember. It's like ba 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 da bum 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 ba da ba 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 ba. You know, it's like stuff like that. I really enjoy the very marching kind of Denji Man's opening brings. I also kind of thought at one point it was kind of very, the word haunting is what comes to my mind when it's like, I guess because of like the chorus too, kind of the ha ha, kind of like the choir chorus, kind of the ba ba. So I want to say for now it goes in very good, but I think I'm gonna move it around in very good. And let's just talk about the next one, cause I said I like the roll call that Battlefield J brought. Son Vulcan. Of the early 80s, late 70s Sentai openings, I think Son Vulcan is the best. Because like the ba dum bum, just all of the synth instruments used in it is so, I love it. I really love synth instrument, and that's gonna be a thing when we talk about certain other late 80s opening down the line. But I really I adore the crap out of Son Vulcan's opening, especially because it does what Battle Fever J did, is like they actually do like a little mini roll call in, because they actually name out like Eagle Shark Panther, Eagle Shark Panther, Ora Tachino. Anyway, it's like, yeah, it does that, but it's simpler because it's not like it's Val Eagle, Val Shark, Val. No, it's just the name of the roll call of the animals. So in degree, it kind of works like how Battle Fever J's opening did, in terms of doing a roll call. But just, boy howdy, the song is just slaps so good. And it's just like, there's just this high, it's a good high octane energizing song in my opinion. Especially compared to like the more marching, but I wouldn't say stoic, kind of sturdy rhythm of Denji Man's opening. And like the very, like, I guess upbeat of Battle Fevers, and then, you know, the standard boys. Actually, you know, I think about it, Son Vulcan's theme is kind of like all four of these songs combined into this. There's like things from like each of its predecessors that, you know, technically, if we're gonna be really technical, it'd be its previous predecessors would be Battle Fever J and Denjiman. Because for those who don't know, Go Ranger and Jaka were not considered part of Super Sentai until a little. I would say, I want to say after. I want to say it was during Car Ranger they joined Go Ranger and Jaka to be part of the franchise. So Sun Vulcan, which is a pro because Sun Vulcan is the first trio Sentai team, and they were in succession number 3, but now with Jaka and Go Ranger, they get the honor of being the 5th Sentai team, which I actually think kind of works out. I don't know. I just think I still want to watch Sun Vulcan. That also another disclaimer too. I've only the most Sentais I've seen is definitely from like the Shinkenger On era, and then like either the ones prior to that are from passing knowledge and from Power Rangers too, like from Zyuranger onward, obviously, and of course whatever I knew from like references that the franchise makes throughout older Showa era Sentai and whatnot. But yeah, Sun Vulcan, it gets adored to death. The highest, one of the very few probably Showa-ish. Actually, what era is Sun Vulcan considered under anyway? But it's one of like the earliest openings to get this high on the list for a good reason. And you know what? I keep saying, oh yeah, not many other things use the whole roll call. No, yeah, freaking Dai Sentai Goggle 5. Okay, Goku Red, Goku Black, Blue, Yellow, and Pink. Yeah, it does do that melodic roll call in it. I do like the Mesameyo, Shinchi Tachiyo, Daisen. So I think it's Daisentai Goku 5. I don't know. I really like the melody there, and then it's gonna be a lot of like I don't know where I would put Goggle 5's opening, cause I think it's a really good song, but it's definitely one if like I would skip if I because I do have like a Super Sentai playlist I have dedicated, but it's just like, oh, you know what, if I want to say listen to like compared to Sun Vulcan's themes next, I would definitely put that on next before Goggles 5. Yeah, I think I'm putting in good. My favorite for now. Yeah, I think it's a good song. Definitely, I wouldn't say it's my favorite though. Oh man, though we gotta definitely talk about this next one. I'm gonna So Dynaman, 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 Bakahatsu, Bakahatsu. It. You know what? Part of me wants to say it's in between very good and excellent, because it really matches obviously the theme of it being dynamite explosive. I also really like the instruments used in this one. And I think it's definitely related to anything obviously that makes like explosion sounds. I think that's what really sells it for me. But yeah. Okay, we kind of gotta move it along, because I not should be spending 2 hours on this. I should be spending at least an hour and a half at the most. But oof. Cause I at least listened to like the TV size versions of all these openings last night, just on a whim, because I was having such big Sentai brain rot. I was like, yeah, I love this franchise, man. But the Bio Kurash Ato. Yeah, Bioman's opening is Question is, do I like it more than Denjiman or do I like it more than Dynaman? Choden Bioman. Yeah, I don't know. Because, see, I say Dynaman is definitely bleeding into excellent, but also high and very good. Uh, yeah, I think Bioman can probably stay high and very good. Oh, oh man. Okay, wait, hang on. All right, I think. Yeah, I gotta put this guy. I gotta put this. I would argue the guitar in Changeman rips so hard. It's so good. The bam bam banana bam 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 bam. I think it inherits, not inherit, it encapsulates things from the sound of this era so nicely, but also just being just a rockin' kind of piece, and it's so good. It's not even very. It's I think it is in its league of its own of excellent. So it might drop down a few places within the list a bit, right? But I think Changeman's like opening just rocks, man. It's just so freaking good. Um, I almost blanked out on Flashman's opening. Flash, 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 flash. Flash, 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 flash. Uh, it has a good melody. I really like it. I really do. And it is catchy. Uh, but I don't know though. And if I feel like this, I think I'm moving it. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna probably state this. Anything good but not my favorite category is not indicative of how they actually rank. They're just like, I can kind of flip between any of these at any given point, I feel like. So, like, it could be here at one day, it could be down here the next, you know? So I'm gonna put Flashman's opening. I do think it's really good. I really think if I really want to bump it up, I could bump it up to honorable mentions, and I probably no, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And actually, maybe I could probably say that too. Maybe anything that's in my good but not favorite can probably bleed into honorable mentions at any point. Probably not. Actually, let's just leave it at that. Ooh, ooh, here's another one. Kari Sentai Maskman. Da 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 da. Kimi no ora ni utsumuki no yari. Yeah, Maskman's opening is so good. It's honestly phenomenal how good Maskman's opening is. And also just like, oh wait, I'm remembering the trumpet in it too now. The banana banana. Oh man, just remembering like that trumpet they use in it too is so freaking good. Okay, I'm putting it in excellent, but I feel like it's high and very good. If that makes sense. But I'm gonna just barely put it in excellent. We'll see how it pans out. Oh man, man, they had to make like two back-to-back bangers in a row, because here's the next one I was hinting at when I was talking about Sun Vulcan. Live goddamn man's opening. And actually, it's funny because I will say this: these two older Sentai series are the ones I'm most interested in watching because of the theme song alone, and because of the concept too. Because like hell, I actually have both robots I have in Miniput form both robots from both series. I have Sun Vulcan Robo and Live Robo, and I have Live Boxers that has not been built yet. But anyway, to the point of like Live Man, synth instrument galore, especially the drums. Oh my god, I love just I love the synth drums in this song so much. It's just so freaking just the boom. It's like I would say it's like perfect. The synth drums used in this song. ひらいらいらいらいらいらいぶまん声さしてとして生きている素晴らしさ欲したから It just the melody is so good too, and I love it so much. It was definitely it's like, and here's the best part. It was thanks to Gokaiger, right, that got me really interested in this song. I think it's either that or when, because in the year Gokaiger came out, Toei, Toei and their music partners finally decided to be like, hey, we have fans in the West, right? Because of Power Rangers, let's throw up all our Super Sentai openings all on iTunes, and they did. And I think it was just good coincidence around the time. I think around the time they did it, Gokaiger was probably almost done or halfway through, and I remember listening to the live. I remember watching the live man episode of Gokaiger, and then the theme played. I'm like, hold up, this was back, and then I was in high school when this came out too. Obviously, right? It was like, wow, this was so good. I immediately bought it off of iTunes the moment I saw it. Like, oh, theme is so good, and I really just to kind of like touch upon just the theme aesthetic of Live Man 2. It's really good. I don't know, something about the costume designs for the Live Man suits are just phenomenal to me. And I don't know, I definitely want to watch the series just to see everything in action, in motion and in action. And since I'm actually thinking about it now. Like Shao practically got the rights to 5-man, right? And that's like I'm looking at the order because it'll be Turbo Ranger and then it'll be Live Man. So if they can get the rights to distribute Live Man in the rest of the world, I would buy it in a heartbeat, just so I can get a chance to watch it. Other than the other methods I could watch it from. But yeah, that's enough of me gushing about Live Man's opening, because Live Man's just, the opening is just so good, so good, so good. Okay, Turbo Tabo, 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 Tabo. Sorry if I just kind of burst into like singing the opening. It helps me like remember how it goes too, because like I said, I almost blanked out on Flashman's opening, and like I said, I listened to these like the last night too. Oh, this is gonna be. I wanna say it gets. For right now, I think it gets an honorable mention. I. Yeah, I don't know. Because you know why? I think the song next to it kind of does same melody, but I think I like the melody in 5-man theme more than I do in Turbo Rangers. You know what? No. I would say it's low on very good. Yeah, I think it's safe to say, because when I really want to listen to it, when I want to listen to Turbo Rangers, I really do want to listen to it. Tabo, tabo. Yeah. I think very good. I think is a good place for Turbo Rangers opening. Now, 5-man. Whoa, my brother. Whoa, my sister. Yeah, I think I'm putting 5-man's low on excellent. No, I can't put it above. In my head, I cannot put it above Masked Man's opening. Um, One, two, three, four, five. Chikyu Sentai. Five man. There's a in my head. Five man. I feel like has the word staying power in terms of its like of that last bit. Just it lives in my head rent free, and I think that works. Um. Okay. We did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. We'll do series 15 and then I'm going to take a brief adjourn to grab more water cuz I'm getting really thirsty from talking a lot. Um Hinobu goddamn Kageyama nailed the crap out of this song. Jetto, 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 man, let's go, 飛び出せ. Oh, jetto, 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 man, 超人戦隊 jetto, man. Yeah, okay. No, I think I'm gonna put this in absolute bangers for now. Even though technically this would have been where Deca Rangers and Time Rangers themes go, but I think it would be I want to say I want to put it in a Door to Death, but the problem is it's gonna get bumped down by everything else that's gonna come after it. So I think I'm gonna put Jetman's because it's a very beloved series, right? Obviously, but again, this is not about the series itself. It's about the music for the most part, and I think Jetman's opening is really, really is I think an absolute banger. Especially with Hirobu Kageyama's like behind the vocals of it. Which I am said the moment he came to Hawaii that one year for KawaiiCon, he did perform I think I heard someone said he did perform I think Jetman's ending, and I'm so ashamed I didn't catch that live. I did get his signature and he did write Sparking, so I got that at least. I got that. Yeah, Jetman's opening very good. I would say it's an absolute banger. With that said, I'm gonna take a quick intermission. I'm gonna just grab more water. I'll be right back. Maybe I should use the bathroom too. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I am back. I grabbed more water and I bought myself a small chalky milk with me. I really hope anyone that's been trying to interact with me through the chats specifically. I really hope I am not missing your messages because they just have not been popping up because I'm trying to test out Restream. So if I am missing your messages, I am so sorry in advance. I'll really try to figure it. If I have, I'll try to figure it out for next stream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink this chalky milk real quick. Alright. Alright. Jew Rangers opening. Oh boy. Okay, for the record, from how I say it like that, I don't think it's a bad opening. I know it's like, I just don't like it. The full version of the opening, I feel like kind of takes a little too long to start. Honestly, my feelings about this song I can compare to another song immediately, and that is Mechanical Rhythm from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I love the song when you get into it, but I don't know why my brain just takes too long to register. Like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to this. It's just the dun 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 ba ba da da ba da da da. I don't know why that the build up is so good, but I cannot in my brain I cannot like I wouldn't say justify listening, but more like God, I don't know. I really don't know where I would put Drew Ranger's opening. Uh, maybe in very good. I'm gonna put it in very good. I think Drew Ranger's opening is that. I think it is very good. But again, I think it is outclassed by kind of everything that comes after it. I think that's like the 5th time I said that this stream already. Ah. Oh man, okay. Yeah, Die Ranger. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I like out of personal bias, and I think this is actually a drop of where it was initially, and I think I adored it. But I think over time, I just think I really do. I think that Die Ranger's opening is absolutely like excellent, and I have a bit of bias because Die Ranger falls in terms of Sentai chronology is the 17th Super Sentai, and I have a bias for it because I like the number 17 because that's the day I was born. I was born on the 17th of this month. It's kind of like what yeah, it's kind of the equivalent of like what is your what was it what is your birth year or your number association with Super Sentai or something like that. It's almost like a zodiac sign, right? I kind of but I really actually legitimately do love Diary and Sing a lot. Ba-da, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-da, ba. Henshinda! Whoa, 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 whoa! Kirokuda! Whoa, whoa! Yeah, nah, I think it's excellent. I think I put it in an excellent category. Uh, yeah, I, I will say I think it definitely is up to other people's taste, but I think it's excellent. I part of me would want to put in absolute bangers or an I adore to death, but I don't know. I think I've kind of mellowed out a bit on the opening itself. I still think it's still really good. Oh man. Oh man. Oof. Uh Kaku Ranger man. Now, I do have a bias for this series too, even though I have not watched it. Obviously, by the way, the very famous "Today is Friday in California" is from Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger. By the way, if those who have not figured it out, by that means like 3 years old now, I think, and I love it. I want to do like a series of like well spread out or well like known memes and like tell people like, oh yeah, that's from Super Sentai, that's from Japanese Power Rangers, and just I wouldn't say people would be like oh what? And it's like, oh, it's kind of like a, oh, that's cool kind of reaction. Um, but yeah, Kaku Rangers opening though. Yeah, I adore it to death. There's just something kind of very groovy. I think that's another. I think that's the best. That's the like the word that's kind of popping in my head. Something groovy, but in more of a like very in a very ninja way about Kaku Ranger's opening that I really like. And I want to say that's the same thing with Die Ranger's opening too. They're very groovy kind of openings. Yeah, nah, adore that. I really love the groove of Kaku Ranger's opening a lot. Oh. So, Oranger 1, I'm very conflicted, but I'm just gonna flat out say, it's good, but it's not my favorite. It's funny, too, because not even Gokaiger used the opening during the Oranger episode, which was, I thought was so weird. I was expecting, dash, dash, oh, no, they used, I think it was the ending or the insert song they used for Gokaiger, which was, I think, a good choice, though. But, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just good. I don't think it's that great, but it's all right. It's a good opening though. It's still a good opening. Oh yeah, baby. Hold on, we're getting close to another good one, but hang on. Car Rangers opening. Karenja, Karenja, let's go, Karenja. Yeah, no, it's just so catchy. It's such a good, catchy opening. Yakito Sentai Karenja. Yeah, no, I think Car Rangers opening is fan freaking tastic. I should have just made a category for fantastic actually, but I think the 6 categories they have I think is good enough. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think Car Rangers opening is just it's catchy, good. It really invokes like this very the speedster kind of like motif of the show with a little fanaticalness thrown into fantasticalness to it, which is kind of what Car Ranger is. Literally, it's from the first episode I watched it just out of the whim. I just decided to watch the first episode of Car Ranger. It's just like the plot is mythical cars from space come to Earth, choose 5 teenagers. Huh? Wow, sounds familiar. Sounds like Power Rangers, right? But yeah, that's kind of the joke of it, though, right? Oh man, here's another immediate I adore to death. So I mentioned before when it comes to Live Man that the synth instruments it was good. Um, I forget what's the name of the instrument, but it sounds like a synth horn essentially that they use in Mega Ranger's opening that I fucking love. Also, EQ's a Mega, Oretachi Mega. EQ's a Mega, EQ no Mega. それかけり、俺になな。尺舞うたちを、俺たち。パンパラパ、俺たちメガ、メガ、メガ。I just, it lives in, Mega Ranger's opening lives in my head rent free. Like, flat out. There's also in this particular era, right, of starting around this era that they carried over, I guess technically up to I think up to Time Ranger or technically up to Gogo 5's opening, is that they had a I forget what was the name of the artist, but she provided vocals for like essentially female versions of Mega Ranger's opening, Ginga Man's opening, Gogo 5's opening. And then of course Time Ranger straight up has like the main version of the song is straight up sung by a female. But there was like all essentially alternate versions, female versions of the openings, and they're and I really enjoyed those versions too a lot. But that's not talking about those. But I just want to mention that for those like three particular like Sentai series, they had their corresponding female uh, versions of the opening, and I think those are worth mentioning because there's just I think I really enjoyed them a lot. It may not be very much because I've seen people like do like edits of correct pitch and like, well, I don't understand why people would do that, but hey, you do you, right? So but yeah, Mega Ranger, just absolute phenomenal opening, and freaking Power Rangers in Space opening is I would if I were to do a Power Rangers equivalent to this, definitely would be in I Adore to Death category. The best, one of the best, I would say. Ooh. Now I actually listened to Gingaman's opening kind of a lot last night in corresponding to this. Um, I ga ga ki Gingaman, ga ga ki Gingaman, Ginga wo tsurai ki Densetsu no Yaiba. I know I got some of that part of the lyric wrong, but it's I don't know. It bounces between these three quadrants. It's a really good opening, but I don't. But the thing is, I don't think it deserves to be in very good. It either belongs in the honorable mentions or excellent because it just invokes that kind of spacey opera ish like fantasy adventure. That's the best way I can kind of put it in my head and execute it, but fantastical space journey. I think that's another way to put it. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put it in excellent. I think around here, an excellent works for me. Just because, man, because I have to talk about the next two ones. So you know how I just QQ Sentai Go-Go 5. Go-Go 5's opening. Oh man. Oh man, you just love to see it. Go-Go 5's opening just resonates so well with me. It just starts off so fantastic. The ba da 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 ba da ba da ba, and then just the ma teru yo ikiteru. It just starts off so at like a strong like low, and then it just kind of goes higher, high. It's I absolutely adore the. You know what? I'm gonna move this around. Hang on, just go do. I do think Go-Go 5's opening belongs a little higher on the top. No, you know what? Right now, it takes the absolute king spot. Everything else down here will just is mixed around, but like Go-Go 5 scene, it's still not it is not the top of the top, but it will stay here until otherwise. But yeah, Go-Go 5's opening. Just the vocalist who does Go-Go 5's opening just kills it so hard. It really, especially the save the earth, save a life. It's so your QQ Sentai Go-Go 5. Like, oh my god, and especially the backing choir on it too. So good, so freaking good. It goes so hard. It absolutely goes hard. And you know what other song goes hard? Time Rangers is an absolute banger. So the thing about this part, right, absolute bangers, is that they technically belong into I Adore to Death because I've listened to this opening so many times. Time Ranger's opening, the vocalist, she just brings it. Time Ranger fighting ho. Oh, and it's just like, and I think no, hang on, I'm gonna look this up real quick. I think she also did like a pure English version. Yeah, it's called GQ Mirai Sentai Time Ranger. I think. Yeah. There was an English version, I think. Kumi Sasaki is the vocalist for this song, and man, like, man, it's honestly, to me, I would say it's legendary. Her vocal performance in this song, because oh my god, it's so good. And yeah, it is, and I'm like checking the wiki now. It is the first like female lead opening to have a female lead singer, and then yeah, like man, oh man, like good lord, it like if you have not listened to Time Ranger's opening, man, it's an experience. It's just so it really makes, and it also fits the theme of like Time Ranger so well because it's like it's in that like very like matrixy era, right, of like a pop culture. Kind of just it just establishes its setting so well. It's so well. But ooh, this next one I'm gonna have a little. I okay. Oh man. Gaorenza Moero. I wanna. I real. I wanna say Gaoranger belongs in between excellent and very good, but I think low, excellent, high, very good. No, it belongs low and excellent. Go! It just gets you immediately because of like the theme of it is like animals, right? Go! Murikote! Go! Suraisuke! Go! You know, it's just it hooks you so quickly because it's literally roaring. That's what Power Rangers opening is. I think if I remember correctly, the title for Power Rangers opening is Moero Gaurenja or Moero. Oh, Gaurenja Hoero. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just kind of weird how kind of inconsistent Sentai does in naming their openings. Yeah, I'm like, because I'm kind of like looking at, I can count at least on like two hands right now. No, wait, hold on. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, at least under 20 of the 40 plus Sentai series that have been going on have like named songs that's not the full team's name or the full name of the show in it, you know? I would technically argue because actually oh man, I have words about Lupat's opening later, but because technically those two are actually a unified theme because there is like and I'll get to it when I talk about Lupat. But it's just really funny, just like of the like 40, almost 50 plus year history of Sentai, only like I would probably almost say almost half, if not three-fourths of the show has like named songs for their openings. This is a funny observation I like to make. Power Ranger Hoero, I think, definitely is like on the lower end of excellent in my opinion, but I still love it. It just, and also I also do have a bias for like Gal Ranger 2 because like it was, yeah, my grandparents when they went to Japan around the time Gal Ranger was airing, they brought me back the Gal phone too. And I know that's talking about the show, like the franchise, the series as a whole, and not about the song. The song is really good, strong. I think it was what Mojo. I think was his name. I think because he appears in like other Sentai themes. That's why. Oh no, excuse me. yeah, Yukio Yamagata, just the rawness in his in his voice just really sells the theme for the song. Okay, now here's gonna be another interesting one. And yeah, Hurricane Sanjo. Shuju the Sanjo, Shuju no ninja ja. Ah, it it's 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 around here for excellent. If this was like maybe a couple years ago, I probably would have put in Adore to Death. But I do think Hurricane's opening is fantastic. It lives in my head rent free because I also have bias for it because along with getting like toys from Japan from my grandparents growing up when they went to Japan, I also got like various movies and the versus films from them too while they were in Japan, thinking it was just straight up Power Rangers. And I had the Hurricane movie. No, actually no. For some reason, they decided to split the versus Power Ranger vs. Hurricane, the Hurricane movie, and a Pokemon movie between me and my cousins. I think, and then for just some reason and by some miracle, I was able to get the Hurricane movie from my cousins because I think they just weren't interested, so they just gave it to me. And I watched the crap out of the Hurricane movie so much, and the cast version of the opening is very good too. But like the song itself is so good. I really do enjoy Hurricane Jasanjo, especially the various vocals and the melodies. Shushu the Sanjo san. It's just all the build up to like the song, the build up to like the different beats of the song is really good. I don't know what I mean, but say that probably doesn't make sense. I'm gonna just go take a quick sip of water. Ah, all right. Abba Ranger. Abare, 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 makute, get da. Yeah. I'm putting it in excellent, but I don't know where in excellent. Abba Ranger's theme is. It really starts off so strong, that's why. And then it mellows out. It kind of. Not, I wouldn't say plateaus, but it's just like. But then it mellows out to then rams up again at. Yeah, I think it's a good definition of a really. No, you know what? No. And again, I wanted to stress this. Honorable mentions is only down here because I can't. I don't. I'm gonna pull this card. I don't feel like I can rank it anywhere else in any of the other categories justifiably. So I put honor. I'm gonna put Abba Ranger at honorable mention, and I'm really trying to not look at my old tier list from 2 years ago to kind of justify where it belongs. The only one I did that for was for Go Ranger and Jaka, but that's it. But yeah, I really cannot quantify in my head right now where I would put Abba Ranger because it's such a good opening. It's too good to be properly ranked. That's what honorable mentions is. That's what I put honorable mentions as. Again, I only put like Go Ranger and Jaka because they're classics, but I still think I also think it would just be outclassed by everything else that would be elsewhere. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boise. Tokusou Sentai Deca Ranger. Now I'm not gonna put it here. I'm just wanted to like kind of go over my thoughts on it. Psychic Lovers first songs for Sentai, and they have been a mainstay for the franchise since. They just have not done opening since Shinkenger, and I want them to do opening again for Sentai. They done great insert songs. Don't get me wrong, but oh man, the one that started them off in Sentai, Deca Rangers opening. Oh man. Do I say it beats out Time Ranger? No. Time Ranger and Deca Ranger's opening are tied in absolute bangers. I say they definitely are better than Jetman's, personally, but that's just me. And it's just a banger. I actually cry because I looked up the lyrics to it, and I'm a very emotional kind of dude. I cry a lot easily. But man, it just pumps you up it does what a good Toku opening does. It just pumps you up the right way, gets you emotional. Like yeah. Yeah, that's just how I feel about Deca Ranger. Ooh. However, oh no, I'm putting this up here. I say Mahou Sentai Majin Ranger's opening again, phenomenal. I think that's the first one I've used that used the word phenomenal. I think Majin Ranger's opening is phenomenal. I also think this is just a nitpick of mine. I also think it suffers the same problem Drew Ranger's opening has, where I feel like at least the full version of the song takes a little too long to get into the good part to the start of the song. And that's just the full version of the song I'm talking about, right? I should do probably a proper one when it comes to actual openings at some point, but this is just about the songs that I like, cuz in the end it's like you watch the show, you listen to like at least half the song, and then you move on with the rest of your day. When I want to go listen to like a Sentai song, I don't listen to the TV openings. I rarely do unless it's not out yet. I listen to the full versions of the songs because I just want to. Because I'm a very gluttonous person, let's just say. I just want more of everything, you know? And that's where I feel like Madrid kind of, I wouldn't say fails, because I love the song. Especially the go fight, Maj, Danger. You know, it's that kind of, like, the beats and whatnot. It's just, and also the roll call. I love the roll call used in the song. And it's kind of funny because technically Deca Ranger also had that too with the 1 through 5, because that's the 5 Deca Rangers. But I love the especially in the full version. For those who don't know, the full version of Mahou Sentai Majin Ranger's opening, in the second half of the song, instead of Green Ground, Pink Storm, Blue Splash, Yellow Thunder, Red Fire, it's replaced with the mythical beast, mystical beasts of the respective Majin Rangers. So it's Taurus, Fairy, Mermaid, Garuda, and then Phoenix. Yeah, it's all the components of Maji King and like Maji and like the respective like mythical animal. And I think that's really cool. So does it beat out Mass Changeman stuff? It can. I think it can in my eyes. But yeah, that's Maji Ranger's thing. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Let me take another swig of water. Alright. Go Go Sentai Bokenger. Nob is such a good vocalist. Go, 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 ready, go. Susume Bokenja. Yume wo sora wo taike tabu wo kere. Ooh, man. I do love this opening a lot. No, I don't think it deserves to be very good. I think it deserves to be an excellent. You know what? I think it deserves to be this in excellent. That this high up in or this kind of a midway point of excellent. I think that's just how I feel. Has a really good beat and really good guitar. God, like every time Nob's in a song, the guitar, whoever this guitarist in that was just go so hard. We'll talk about that when we get to a certain other song later, but oh man. Juken Sentai Geki Goddamn Ranger. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, nah, I gotta do it to him. It goes into adore. I adore to death. It's really funny. It's because it goes into adore to death because it was kind of a slow burner for this opening actually, until until I listened to it more and I'm like, whoa, hold on, this one kind of slaps. So I really think Geki Ranger's opening just, you know what it is too. I turned around from this because I was kind of all right, it's pretty good opening, and then I'm like, wait, hold on, because you know what's funny? It's Power Ranger equivalent, Jungle Fury. I was kind of almost the same way to Jungle Fury's opening until I just started listening to it more. I'm like, hold on, it slaps. So Geki, but not, but the reason why I just adored it is because after listening, I just started just listening more and more. So wanna get gotta get it, got you all set. It flows so well. It flows so well, the song. Where I think Kaku Ranger has and Dai Ranger has grooves, Geki Ranger has flow, which makes sense to the theme of the show. Oh man, so we're now approaching hyper heavy era of bias of the era mode for me, because this is the era I fully started to pay attention to Super Sentai the most, which was when Power Rangers started died off because of Disney. So Go Under goes in the door to death just because, one, the saxophone in the oh my god, the at the instrument break for the saxophone, it goes so no, hold on, it's this high, it's this high for a good reason. I just love 1, 2, 3, 4 go on ja, 3, 2, 1 let's go on ja, go on. It's just, it's nostalgic for me, and that's kind of the reason why it's like this high. Kind of does the racer theme, I think, a way better than I think Turbo Ranger did, in my opinion. Or more like it has more of a modern, it has a more modern flair of like that racer theme, and it has that kick-ass saxophone. Again, that's saxophone. It's not present in the TV size version, but the full version, also, tachi, just that slow, like after the break, just okay, hey, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, and then we're gonna finish it off again. That's why I love Go Under's opening so much. Oh. Yeah, you know where this one's going. Shinkenger. It does help that Shinkenger was my first Sentai I completed and fully understood what Sentai is. And I did rewatch, and this is just talking about the series, but I did rewatch it with a friend, last 2-ish years ago, and I still hold the series a lot of high regards. I know it might not be for everyone. I understand that. I think it definitely has aged, but it's just like the suit designs, the mecha design. But anyway, the song though is a constant. Every time it comes up, I do not skip. And I did not know this a couple years ago for I guess either Second Lovers or Shinkenger's anniversary. They decided to make an English version of the song, and I'm like, bruh. And I love that version too, but we're talking about the original version. It's iconic to me. It's what I say a gold, not even a gold standard for Sentai openings. I think it's god tier. And yeah, I know a lot of people probably would hype up in the same way, but I just love it. Again, I want to say it again. I listened to that song over 1,000 plus times. I can safely, confidently say it probably has broken at least 2,000 since then. But yeah, it's just it's good ass, such a good ass opening, and it's perfection. I think it's perfection. Um, Go Sager. Now we're kind of winding down a bit on this, but hang on, let me get another sip. I'm silent because I am I and I think Go Sager goes into excellent and it beats out Changeman for me simply by the fact the use of the trumpet and how well it just matches its like theme, the theme of the show so well. Obviously, yeah, the theme of the show for the opening things on a show about angels, right? But like, I really think Ghost Ager's opening is so. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 da 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 ba ba da ba da da ba da da da. You know, it's just like Knob really kills it in this song. It's very angelic choir, very angelic like sounding song, to a degree, right? But like, it just works so well. I know people don't like Go Sager because comes in between Shinkenger and Gokaiger, but I do think Go Sager is definitely too underlooked at, and I think they were done well justice in the 190 Hero Battle movie with Gokaiger. Um, but as a song, it slaps. The opening just slaps so hard. Oh boy, howdy. Oh boy, howdy. Not talking about series, but talking about songs. It has to go here. Gokaiger's opening has to either go here or see. I fight with myself every day saying no. Gokaiger is the gold center for Sentai opening. No, Shinkenger is the gold center for Sentai opening. I still say I kind of struggle with that, but I do say I can at least attest that I've listened to at least the Gokaiger's opening at least probably not at this point, probably close to 800 times if I had to do a horrible guess. it but you know and especially I love like I guess the message behind it too, because I did like obsessively look up the lyrics to this, and it does encapsulate Gokaiger so perfectly well. And of course it has to be because it's made for the show, but you know what I mean, right? And it just because I have the series bias of like I just adore Gokaiger just so much that it's this high, but I actually do think legitimately as a song. Oh, especially the trumpet, man. I love trumpets. Trumpets are cool. For like, oh, especially the instrumental version of this song is just using the trumpet too. It's so good. But the vocals by itself, it just let's put it this way. I love the song is so good. When they brought the singer back to do Super Two Kaisers theme, I cried because it was a homage to Gokaiger's opening. That's how I personally adore it. Oh, okay, hang on. Before we get to Go Busters 1 opening, and I'm gonna break my rule here. I'm gonna talk about Go Busters 2 opening. I I was thinking about it throughout this whole bit of where to put Go Busters opening 2, Morphine. Oh god, hang on. Let me look up the name again. Morphine Moving Buster Ship. And it is done by the same singer that did Go Busters 1 opening. But I think in terms as a song though, I do personally think it's a bit of a downgrade in comparison. I'm not gonna lie. Cause there's just I'll talk about it when I talk about Go Busters 1 opening. I don't think because I actually have grown to like it a lot more over the years. I've grown to appreciate it a lot more, but I just think it's very good. But I don't know, man. Because in comparison, Tokime Sentai Go Busters, I okay. So here's the two thoughts. How I interpret both openings. Moving Buster Ship opening 2 encapsulate the team overall, while I think oh no, actually no, it's not even called Tokyo Busters. It's um yes, Busters Ready Go. Oh my god, I'm a fake Go Busters fan. That makes sense. I didn't even do my rewatch like I was planning to last year, but I think Busters Ready Go encapsulates the whole theme of the show perfectly. Moving Buster definitely encapsulates the team aspect because it literally goes over the whole names and all that. But I think it definitely encapsulates them to the point at the threshold in the show where they just kind of became the whole unit. Hello there, Necron26. How are you doing today, buddy? Anyway, sorry, what was I at? But I that's why I think um I think opening 2 of Go Busters is good. It is very good. You by the way, Necrom, you a fan of Sentai, Toku in general, even Power Rangers? I take that. Ah, sorry, I was just trying to clear up my throat. I haven't talked like this in a good while. But yeah, I think uh, again, I really adore Buster's Ready Go because I think it fits it reflects the show way better than Morphin Moving Buster Ship. But yeah, I mean my name is Necrom and I did cut from a writer's show. Oh, okay, sorry, I really cannot see. Yeah, let me can I just take a quick look see. Okay, from a writer's yeah. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, just I'm trying out multi-streaming on both my Twitch and YouTube, and the icon I can barely see your icon on this bud, so sorry in advance. But anyway, yeah, Go Busters, Busters Ready Go, phenomenal. Morphin Moving Buster Ship, alright. Uh, definitely gotta talk about this next one. Vamora Kyoryuger. As this year marks the 10th anniversary of Kyoryuger, even though the special's coming out next year along with the God Revolver Memorial Edition, Mama Kyoryuger, I wouldn't say is weird for me because it was the last Sentai I watched while in high school, but also when I started college. No, it was wrapping up. Was it? In 20. Yeah, no, it was the last Sentai I I watched in high school before Tokuger started, essentially, because Tokuger was the one that started when I was in college. Um, and the fact that this song is actually not canonical, it is integral to the part, like in for the sake of the plot of the show, it is actually integral to the show. I do put it in a. I want to say I want to put it in a Door to Death because I actually do. Uh yeah, I think I do want to say it's higher than Pocket Rangers and Geki Rangers opening. I don't know. I want to say I want to flip it. Oh, not that. I want to say I probably put Kyoryuger's in absolute banger category because I cannot decide where it goes, and I think it's an absolute phenomenal song, especially towards the end when it like sweeps into the last bit, the 大事に夜は自分の手で守りたい. Like that last part of the song gets me all the time because it resonates so well. And God, I don't know, I love it so much. I genuinely do. I will also agree with the list on Adore to Death. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I say I flip between the two. I just don't know where they like will fall in respectively. And again, this is all about opening themes, as in the music as a whole, not what you see in the shows. I could probably do another one of those later, but right now I just want to fulfill my brain rot that I had since last night, and that I realized, oh yeah, I haven't done one of these in like 2 years, so I gotta throw in the three recent boys in this list somewhere. Okay, um, for those who know me personally, I gotta do it to him. Tokyo just theme. It, what can I say about Tokyo just theme that others have not said about before? It's like near perfect. It's like a near perfect like Sentai opening, and like the instrumentation, especially the instruments used. Um, but like the guitar, the use of the guitar. Oh my god, the vocals are on point. I can gush about Tokyo's opening for like hours. Oh, I can do it all day. I can do this all day. Yeah. So 走れ俺たちのエクスプレス扉乗りのくれい50時方ごと夢を乗せ風を Yeah, just oh my I love Tokyo's opening so much, man. I also have a big train bias. I was a Thomas the Tank Engine kid growing up, so how old was I? Like 17, 18, no, 19 plus years later, they have a Sentai theme based on trains. Are you kidding me? I hate that whole series. I unfortunately didn't get like a lot of stuff from Tokyo, but anyway, it's just like song about the song. It's great. It's phenomenal. You should. If I had to recommend anyone like Sentai songs, it ought to be stuff from this whole echelon here. But yeah, Tokyo just it's like one like for sure. Uh I'm gonna just do this now. Ninja's opening is feelings of the series aside. I'm just gonna say it briefly. I think Ninja is definitely of post Gokaiger era. In I guess yeah, no, Ninja's opening is really good. Especially I like the use of the flutes in the song too. 最後は手裏剣で吹っ飛ばせない街学生ガチアクセ落ちる惨状さとはね何に遅いんじゃえとりか Yeah, I really I think it is good. I don't think it's really my favorite though. It is really catchy though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in good and not my favorites for now. Again, it's like I said, there is no bad Super Sentai opening. Yeah, it is definitely Japanese-esque with the instrument. It definitely plays into the feudal Japan-ish kabuki style of music. Well, not kabuki, but just the use of the instruments. It definitely plays into that style very well. I will admit that, but at least personally, I don't think it's really my favorite. God, we have like what 6 more openings to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god, we have 8 openings left to get through. Okay. Uh, Hang on. I'm going to take another drink of water real quick. Yeah, I don't think I have really much else I can talk about Nintendo's opening, really. So, Zyuohgers. That's right. I adore this song to death a lot. I could probably argue for the sake of this, I could probably put it at the high point of Exen, but um God, I really do love. I actually just I unironically just love Zyuohgers opening a lot. And especially is another one of those songs I looked into the lyrics. And I'm like, God damn it! It gets me a lot. So ne uro idori eagle saku lion elephant tiger hono kakse saikyo na oja juoja yakse no power. Sorry, it's just like yeah, it rots in my, it lives in my head. It lives in my head rent free. Zyuohgers opening is just so I love it. I love it a lot. There's just something about it. I mean, I know what's something about it. It's just a catchy, fun opening that is I just love. I just love. Oh god, yeah, the bias is gonna be up to 11 now. Just warning you now. It's gonna go up to a big 11. Lucky Star from Sentai Q Ranger. So, hang on. Before I place where Q Ranger goes, I'm gonna curse y'all with this. For some reason, Kemi X Story from Kamen Rider Gachard, the song, the opening theme for Kamen Rider Gachard, Kemi X Story, shares a similar-ish melody to Lucky Star from Q Ranger. Just give the two songs a back-to-back listen, and you understand what I mean. I think because it might be in the same chord progression or melody. Not melody. I'm not a music theorist. I'm a what you call a music dunce. I can see it. Yeah, see, like I'm not crazy, right? Like I think they share a very similar chord progression if I had to guess. And I cannot unhear it. Yeah, they kind of sound similar. But anyway, Lucky Star. Now see, it's gonna be the hard part. It kind of floats around. It floats around up here a bit. It really kind of just floats around up here. Also, I just realized all my Twitch stuff has not been going off. I gotta fix that next time. But yeah. Lucky Star, I'm so... Whoa, whoa. Also, and actually, here's the funny thing about Lucky Star, at least the full version of the song, is that it has the bum ba bum bum. And then it cuts into where the opening actually plays. Whoa, whoa. I don't know. I actually like that build up a lot. It's actually, I think, the similar vibe I get with Shinkender's full version of the opening, where the I like the. I guess the build up to me I just resonates a lot more, and because I made that similar complaint. I made that as a complaint to like Zyuohger's opening earlier. Oh, man. Oh, boy, howdy. So you can see kind of how lopsided I am when it comes to ranking stuff. This is just me thing. Let's just say I have a lot of favorites. And I think Lupai is kind of up there, actually. So, the thing about... So this is how much I love Lupin Ranger's opening, is that I could not stop listening to the TV size version of it. It was to the point where I edited down the episode. Was it episode two? Was it episode 2 or 3 that whenever like they finally put the song in the show, right? I want to say it's episode 2, but it was so good to the point that I literally I edited it down to the point where I can like listen to the TV size version as much as I can until the full version got released. That's how much I adore Lupat's opening. Hold on, Lupin, run it. And fun fact for those who don't know about Lupat's opening, because it was versus it was Lupin Ranger versus Pato Ranger. The song itself is actually also 2 other songs. It's I believe Spin the Dial, Lupin Ranger, Chase You Up, Pato Ranger. If I'm remembering how that is split. Yeah. Lupin Ranger Dial wo Mawase, Chase You Up, Pato Ranger. They actually attempted to make it's the same lyrics, but it's sung by their corresponding singer in for the theme song. So like so the female vocalist does the Power Ranger portion, and then the male vocalist does the Lupin Ranger portion. And those vocals and lyrics are split, and they try to make 2 songs, and it works for the most part. And it's quite obvious that the Lupin Ranger gets the more love because obviously it's centered around them. But as the song combined, though, absolutely slaps. And actually, the ba 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 da. It's like just such a good theme, and I just love the execution of it being a verse, kind of like because there's 2 teams. Yes, it's not just a vocal for the whole show. No, it's 2 vocalists, because for one team and for the other team, and then combine them, you get an absolute banger of a song. Absolute. I think it's peak, but I don't know. Again, I would say at times this song is like it kind of intrudes on my oh no, Shinkenger is the standard for Sentai song. No, Gokaiger's theme is the standard for Sentai song. No, and then bam, Lupat just comes in and be like double the fun, baby. Oh man, I like how Lupat's opening have 1 singer. Yeah, exactly. So it's like I said, it's male vocalist for Lupin Ranger's portion, and then it's the female vocalist for the Power Rangers opening or portion. But yeah, I it's such a unique opening for Sen. I think it might be one of the only few Sentai songs I think has 2 main vocalists for an opening, I want to say. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, Go Ranger. Go Ranger technically has 2 vocalists for their opening, actually. I do like Power Rangers opening, but both of them are good. Yeah, exactly. I think they're really good. Yeah, I am so sorry. Yeah, Go Ranger actually deserves the title of being the one that has 2 main vocalists for their opening. But anyway, moving on from Lupat, because I could talk about it all day. Ryu Soldier. I'm gonna flat out say it's an absolute banger. The starting, like the ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, ba-ba-bum, and with the backing of the brass, ba-na-ba, gira no hikaru so, ska de batoro. Like, God, its hook is so good. It's such a nice, like, epic, like, hook to it, And, like, God, it's just like it's I put it in absolute banger for a reason because I think it just gets drowned out by everything from Adore to Death at this point. But God, I literally could not stop listening to this song at one point. Actually, hang on, let me. Gonna be real, I'm not a fan of Real Soldiers opening. That's fine. Like that's fine. Like I said, like music is just such a very varied kind of It's a very it's a very openly. It's very subjective, right? It just kind of sounds boring. I mean, that's fair. If you find it boring, then yeah, it's fine. Cause like if I find it's, if I like it or I find some enjoyment out of it and you don't, that's fine. More power to you, right? Like, but I personally I just really really enjoy. Let me just see. Because I started listening to this song a lot on the phone I currently have, and let's see. No. Let's. Is it in? Yeah, I listened to the song a lot back in the time. Yeah, here it is. I see it right here. But yeah, I really enjoy Real Soldier's opening a lot. There's like a gravitas to it that really emphasize helps emphasize the theme for the show for me, and that's what. And I really can. I don't feel like I can put it anywhere lower than where I have it now. I think it's a banger. So, oh, but oh man, this next one is gonna be kind of rough. Like a diamond in the rough, get it? Because it's Kira Major, baby! Um, it helps that the show is all about it. This show, the theme, the song itself really invokes what the show is. It's bright, sparkly, and encouraging. I think that's one of the best things a Sentai opening can do for you. Is just like invoke all the scenes of for like a superhero show, right? At least in my opinion, is like, and it it really does literally shine in its opening. And I think that's what the Machine Sentai Kiramage's opening does so well. The actually, I'm trying to remember. I forget. Is this the same vocalist that did Ninja's opening? I wanna. Yes, he did do the opening for. He did do also Ninja's opening and Kiramage's opening. He actually really brought it so hard in this opening. And like it kind of really it really kind of goes into like how but really what the theme of the show is just like the spark of creativity and whatnot. And I think that's the problem I have though in placing it at this low at Dora is because I don't know where else to put it here. Like, do I like it more than Gogo's Fire's theme? Do I like it more than Go Buster's theme? Do I like it more than Tokyo's theme? Do I like it more than Lucky Star? Do I like, it's hard. So because initially a couple years ago, when I did my own rankings, Zenroku Zenkai was not available to fully listen to yet, to my knowledge at the time. So I remember I don't know, Kiramager was still airing actually, but we already knew Zenkaiger existed. So I remember I put it high in the honorable mentions because I just did not know where to put it. But now, this is where the passage of time has kicked in, and it's like, yeah, no, it absolutely slaps. I would probably put it in absolute banger, but that's just being too safe. I adore it to death. I don't skip it when it comes on. It's just so good. You know what? No. Here's what I'm gonna do. It's above at least Kaku Rangers Open over these three right here. But again, like, it can float really anywhere. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt me a little bit. As a series, I love Zenkaiger's. Its opening is phenomenal. I think it's an X. It goes high. It goes high into excellent. And I keep forgetting, but hang on, I gotta look this up real quick. I think the vocalist for this song for Zenroku Zenkai is an Ultraman, I believe. Ultraman Dyna. That's right. I remember that was like a funny thing that when the song got released, people were like, "Oh, that's Ultraman Dyna," thinking a Sentai song. I'm like, that's cool. I have yet to fully dive into Ultraman fully. I need to get catch up with Blazar. But anyway, yeah, I really love Zenroku Zenkai. It's catchy. It's a dance opening, which was very rare, and up until um up to now. I think that it started its trend of like Sentai opening, at least from here to King Oger. Um, it started the whole dance trend for the openings. But I still think it's a very good opening. And I also love the bit after the instrument break is the Zen 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 Roku Zen Kai. It's catchy. I love it, and it's really good, and I adore it a lot. So Senroku Zenkai, high and excellent. Though I think I can float around saying maybe Ghost is probably slightly better. Zenroku King. Oh wait, wrong song. No. We'll talk about Zenroku King in a hot minute. Oh man. Orikoso only one. Oh man. Oh man, I really don't see. It's in absolute bangers, but it also fits in to Adore This because I was waiting for the song to be fully like the full version of the song to be released so I can just listen to it, and I definitely have. I wonder. Wait, actually, hang on. I have it on my iTunes. Let me pop open iTunes real quick just to see if I can see a song count for how many times I play this goddamn song. No, we don't want to open that. It was so good. I literally made a whole playlist on my iPod just dedicated to the song. God, is there a way I can? Songs. Here we go. Play count for Orikoso only one. 115 times, and that's on my iPod alone. Yeah, Orikoso only one. Man, it it really kind of invokes the spirit of like the kind of festival theme, spirit that Dawn Brothers kind of brought, and it's just the Murasaki win. God damn, his vocals on this and Don't Boo are so good, and obviously I have. If in the future, if I ever do like an ending theme, I'll flat out say that Don't Boo is the best Super Sentai ending of all time. Flat out, it's the gold standard. It is the song to strive to be a good Sentai ending. The only one that I say can rival is that it's probably Bokensha on the Road by Psychic Lovers, but that's because it's a Psychic Lovers bias going on. But yeah, Don't Boo is phenomenal. But anyway, we're not talking about Don't Boo. We're talking about Orikoso only one. Orikoso only one. It's a floater. It's a floater between Adore to Death and Absolute Banger, but I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it higher-ish. The problem is, it's just like I think these two also have some sort of recency-ish bias to them. Even though it's been like 4 years since Kira Major, it's been a year since Dawn Brothers. technically Donbars ended this year, so really like 6-8 months. Oh man, and now we've reached it. Outside of Car Rangers 2 opening, Zenroku King. So, oh man. So, Zenroku King, outside of recency bias, right? I should put it in honorable mentions because it is the most recent Super Sentai opening, but it also just slaps. It so it Zenroku King to me kind of fell into the same category what happened to Lupat, where the episode it came out, I made sure to edit my own version. Hell, I don't know why I should be proud of this, but I had the cleanest high quality version up on YouTube until Toei took my ass down on it. I had the cleanest high version of the opening when it came out until Mr. Toei was like, "Hey, nah, stop that. Avex is gonna get pissed at us. Stop that." Because everyone else had like very low quality. They probably ripped it off from Daily Motions or something. Nah. I was like, nah. I gotta do this for the people. So I cut it as close to as I can for the opening, and God, it slaps. So I don't think it should even belong in honorable mentions. Nah. I would say it probably will cap off I Adore to Death. And even though I have not finished this series yet, it's also sung by one of the vocalists, for the opening. The guy that sings this song also did one of the Overlord openings too, which actually tracks. Makes so much sense. And yeah, that I think I'm kind of happy with how this list turned out for the most part. The only thing I probably should, I don't know. I think excellent is probably the only bit I'm probably no. This is pretty solid actually. So now I'm gonna pull up my original list I did 2 years ago, and I'm gonna start looking and comparing both of them. All right, so I'm gonna go from the original good, not my favorite category. Uh, let's see. Huh. Goggle 5 is pretty much in the same place. Wow, I really put Bioman really low in comparison to last time. I actually put Bioman pretty high. Or, it's higher than where it was originally. Yeah, it looks like, I'm looking at it now, my excellent and very good kind of actually shifted quite a bit. Battle Fever, Ranger, yeah, that tracks. Ninja, yeah. Oh snap. Did not mean to minimize that or that. Hold up, give me a second. There we go. Hang on, I'm gonna go save this real quick. Download image. Super Sentai. I'm gonna just say openings. Rankings. Version. 2023 version. Let's see. I'm gonna try to throw them up on OBS, just so we can get a nice compare and contrast, because I think this would be pretty fun to do. Okay. Just gotta pull them up. Let's see. Image. Here we go. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Super Sentai Opening. This is the original one from 2 years ago. Okay. Gonna kind of use up the whole real estate of the screen for this. Just and then let's see, add another image. This one we're gonna go into the documents one. Ah, here we go, right here. And this is the new one. God, it's maybe shrink this just a smidge. I keep pressing the wrong damn keys. Okay. Oh, that's right. I remember I made that other row on the old one just because of the tier maker watermark. Not, I can crop this a little better. Hold on. Sorry, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to visual fidelity, for streams. Let's see. Yeah, actually, kind of a decent change, actually. Even with the inclusion of GoBuster's second opening. Hang on, let me look at my original one. I think changing the absolute banger category kind of helped with the distribution this time around. I would put Power Rangers a bit higher. Wait, let me. Oh, excellent. Where did I put Power Ranger originally? Oh God. Oh wait, Gravity. Okay, I did. Oh no, okay. Power Rangers technically in its original place. Wow, did I really put Live Man in excellent originally? Because huh. Yeah, wow. This list kind of actually got changed up a bit. I really don't remember what, because I do have the original VOD of that stream up on my channel, but I don't really remember what was my thought. I do remember I was just kind of going all over the place with this, but now that I actually kind of decided to make it more structural, make it a bit more structural this time around. Wow, I really put Jetman. 2 years ago, me put Jetman in very good, which I can probably understand from that point of view. And you know what? I think it was safer for me to put Power Ranger in honorable mentions. Because wow, I really put Power Ranger in very good. Wait, did I? Am I gaslighting myself? Yeah, I did. I see it. Huh. And then, you know what? Yeah, okay, good enough. My favorites. I had Dynaman originally. So, okay, old list on the left, new list on the right. Sorry, I should mention that. So I had, on the left, on the old list, I had Dynaman, Goggle 5, Bioman, Ninja, Battlefield J, and O-Ranger. That definitely got slimmed down. No, wait. No, yeah, I got slimmed down by like 1. Because I think I put Dynaman's a little bit high. I think I put Dynaman. Oh yeah, I threw Dynaman in very good. But see, honorable mentions got smaller this time. But I think because I had to include absolute bangers as a whole category instead of a dedicated category to Deca Rangers and Time Rangers opening. Very good. Very good got really slimmed down in comparison. Let's see. In very good originally, I had Jew Rangers, Maskman, Flashman, Bokenger, Jetman, Maji Ranger, Hurricaneger, 5-Man, Aba Ranger, and Ginga Man's openings. Yeah, I really did shift a lot of stuff higher because I don't think anything moved down per se this time. Oh no, yeah, cause in Excellent originally was Live Man, Rue Soldier, Kaka Ranger, Gal Ranger, Die Rangers, and Change Man's openings. But Excellent kind of got everything that was in a lot of things that were in very good this time went into Excellent this time around. Oh yeah, and then let's see. Honorable mentions: Aba Ranger got added to this, but Go Ranger and Jaka pretty much stayed the same place. Obviously, I moved up Denji Man. I moved up Turbo Ranger, and let's see, Turbo Ranger and Kira Major. But then I moved Aba Ranger into here because I honestly, if I really wanted to, but I wanted to be kind of justified in my head. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I put Aba Ranger in honorable mentions this time because it has that bit of a problem of the startup just does not start quick enough for me as a song. But it's still it overall slaps. Excellent definitely got bigger. So we got Zenkaiger's opening in the new one, in New Excellent. We have Zenkaiger, Zenkai, Ghost Changeman, Maji Ranger, Maskman, Hurricaneger, Die Ranger, Bokenger, Ginga Man, Five Man, Car Ranger, Gal Ranger. I think definitely having absolute bangers be an actual tier instead of a dedicated one this time around really kind of helps with distribution. I think that's like the third time I said that. I'm sorry. Because last time it was just Time Ranger and Deca Ranger because I could not be bothered. I know I did that for a reason because of just how good, um, just how good it was, just how good those songs are. And then, so top row, I adore to death. Anything that got okay. So in the left tier list from 2021, Shinganger, Gokaiger, Lupat, that tracks. And then it's Q Ranger, Go Busters, yeah, that tracks. Kyorager, that tracks. Zyuohger, that tracks. Tokyuger, Go Onger, Mega Ranger, Go 5, Go Sager, Geki Ranger, Sun Volcan. So, like, two of these probably got moved around. Oh, yeah, no, I moved Go Sager down to excellent this time. Hello? Uh, Necrom, I'm gonna assume that's your follow, but thank you for the follow, bud. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Uh, oh god, wait, no, it's this one. I think no, Jewel Order's still here. Huh? I really bumped out Kaka Ranger, huh? I kind of second guessing myself now about putting Kaka Ranger this high in comparison, but I'm looking, huh? There's also a lot of recency bias songs um in here too that's kind of filled it up, which was Orc Only One, Kira Major, King Oger's openings. But to because see, like I stress how much I love Live Man's opening, but I don't know what was my criteria a couple years ago. You know what? It's the fact that it probably would have been an absolute banger category, but I just really like the song a lot. Like I listen, like I really don't skip it when I listen to it. Um, Absolute Bangers definitely got added to it because I made it. I decided to actually make it a tier instead of its own category just for two songs. It looks like I want to say Kyoryuger definitely I think got bumped off of I Adore to Death, but I still say it will still probably float into here. I think originally I think I put Kyoryuger on the left tier list originally was because like I think I just want to have a Dino Sentai opening on in the I Adore to Death, but now it got bumped in because yeah, again, I think for me, absolute bangers are part of the I Adore to Death category. It's just its own tier, I guess, to me. But trying to see, yeah, Gaorinja essentially is in its same place, and I don't know why I really try to be a stickler to like what I wanted, where I wanted to be placed this time. Cause yeah, it's really interesting that my very good kind of shifted. The bulletness of very good shifted to excellent, and I think I tried to be like, well, make excellent like try to not make I think I'm remembering now. I think my thought process from 2 years ago was that don't make excellent so bloated, and then me of now is like, if fuck it, just make it, just put your favorites there, bud. But yeah, it's really interesting how far things have come within 2 years ish. Moving on to three, and oh yeah, and also the inclusion of Morphe moving Buster Ship. Uh, honestly, I think even from like 10 years from now, I'll still say it's partly very good. Fuck, it might even drop to honorable mentions at one point. Um, if I also to real quick, just to hyper theorize where I didn't even know Car Ranger had a second opening. Like I did not even know that. Or if I didn't know that, I'd have not even listened to it. So this one does so like I'm moving on screen, but like so like Car Ranger's opening. Was my cursor not been? Oh, my cursor's here. Okay, if I had to put where Car Ranger's second opening goes, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. There's actually a second opening of the Car Ranger, and I did not know that till the guy who made this one mentioned it, and I'm like, there was a second opening. Oh yeah, so he did not include both Akiba Ranger openings, Kyoryuger Brave and Strongest Battle on here. Um, here's if I would, I mean I could throw in Akiba Ranger. No. Let me go grab Akiba Ranger. Oh god, nope. Oh, thank God that pop up doesn't appear. Um, let me see for Akiba Ranger if I can justify. Um, yeah, we'll use that as placeholder for season one. Where's my? Oh, you know what? It's on. It's. I don't know why I've kept two different Akiba Ranger folders. Or is it on? Oh no, it's on. No, the Su Shogun's under Super Sentai. Where is Mr. Ryo Horikawa in makeup? Where is he? Where is that Chad? Oh, criminy, no. Where is he? Am I both songs of Akiba Ranger are really good. Yeah, no, I love Akiba Ranger's openings. If I had to rank them though, you'll see in a hot. If I can find Su Shogun, I have a dedicated picture of that man here. Did I gaslit myself? Oh, There's a lot of cool art in here, but where is my man Ryo Horikawa? I saw the thumbnail preview for the folder had him in here. Oh, criminy. Okay, come on now. You gotta be in here. You gotta be in here. One more time. Let me in, go out. Did it? No. Uh. So someone at this point would be like, just screw it, don't bother finding it. Me? Nah, I win. Nah, I win looking for this stupid picture of Ryo Horikawa from season 2. Doggy Kroger. There's another Akagi picture in here. 2000 episode Miracle. Monkey mode. Why? Why would it say it's in here, but not say it's in here? Oh, here it is. It was a different photo. There he is. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna include strongest battle because I'm not gonna be bothered because I need to wrap this things up kind of soon. Season 1, Akiba Ranger, Adore to Death. And then Season 2, I think I like Season 1's opening a bit more, but Season 2's opening is so good. So good. I'd probably put it in excellent. Yeah, no, I feel good about that. I feel okay about that. I feel like I can probably float Season 2 openings around a bit. If we're talking about visuals though, that's a whole different ballpark. I actually should probably keep that in mind when I do eventually do like TV size openings at some point. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good list overall, or at least for my brainworms to settle on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. But thanks to everyone who tuned in today. I want to thank again Necron26 for the follow, bud. Thank you again, and thank you again for chatting too. And yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be over on my friend's channel, Code Chibi, for Mario Party 3 on Nintendo Switch via NSO. So if you want to go ahead, are they live right now, or are they taking a break today? Let me go check. Let me go see if my good buddies are streaming right now. No, but I have a feeling as soon as I end stream, they're gonna freaking go live. But it don't matter. But thank you for listening to me ramble about Super Sentai openings for like nearly 2 hours. I hope you all have a good one. Aloha and take care.